Hello all, I'm Dr. Padmapani Prakash Tribhuvan. In this video, we are going to discuss supervised learning. This discussion will cover what is supervised learning algorithms, and applications of supervised learning. After watching this video, you will be able to describe what is supervised learning. You will be able to list supervised learning algorithms. You will be able to describe applications of supervised learning. So let us start with what is supervised learning. Supervised learning is one type of machine learning which works on label data. Label data means we provide input along with the output to train the machine learning model. Supervised learning is used to perform prediction tasks. We can define supervised learning as given a set of input features x1, x2 up to xn, a target feature y, a set of training examples, a new example, predict the value for the target features for the new example. Now let us try to understand this definition. We provide training example to learning algorithm. These training examples consist of input features and target feature. What are input features and target feature? We will be discussing in few moments later in this video. The machine learning model is trained using these training examples. Once the model is trained, it can be used for prediction. When we provide new input x to the model will predict output y. Now to understand the concept, let us consider one example. We want to predict on a particular day whether Alto enjoy his favorite water sports or not. As we saw in the previous video that machine learns from the experience. For machine, experience is the data which we provide to it. In supervised learning, we give labeled data. Labeled data means we give input and output both. Now for this example, we need some data that will help machine to predict on a particular day whether Alto enjoys his favorite water sports or not. Let us consider this data. This table is taken from a book, Introduction to Machine Learning by Tom Michel. Here, each row represents an experience and each column represents the feature. There are 4 experiences. If you observe, the last column is the enjoy sports which we want to predict. This means each experience contains output along with the input. Enjoy sports feature has only 2 possible values, yes or no. Yes represents Aldo will enjoy his sports and no represents he will not enjoy his sports. To predict the value of enjoy sports feature, we use some data like sky, air temperature, humidity, wind, water, and forecast. Therefore, these are called as independent variables or input features. We are trying to predict enjoy sports feature. It is called as a dependent variable or target variable. It is called dependent because its value will be dependent on independent variables. Input features are represented as a vector x and target feature is represented as y. In this example, x vector has 6 features as x1, x2 up to x6 as shown here. In the given table, input features x and a target feature y is given, so this data is label data. This label data is given to learning algorithm. The machine learning model will be trained using this data. Once the model is trained, we can predict target feature, that is y value, for given input features x. As shown here, we want to predict on a particular day when the sky is sunny, air temperature is warm, humidity is normal, wind is strong, water is warm, and forecast is a change whether Aldo enjoy his favorite water sports or not. So input feature vector will be x, sky is equals to sunny, air temp is equals to warm, humidity is equals to normal, wind is equals to strong, water is equals to warm, forecast is equals to change. Our trained model will predict the value of target feature enjoy sports y, that is whether it is yes or no, whether Alto enjoys his sports or not. This is how supervised learning algorithm works. Supervised learning is used for prediction. This prediction can be of two types, classification and regression. When the target feature is discrete valued, then the task is classification task. When the target feature is continuous valued, then the task is regression. The example which we have discussed earlier is example of classification because the value of enjoy sport feature is discrete as the possible values for it is either yes or no. Consider we want to predict height of a person when weight and BMI is given. Then the task will be regression task as a height of a person will continued valued. These are some supervised learning algorithms: support vector machines, linear regression, logistic regression, naive Bayes, linear discriminant analysis, decision trees, k-nearest neighbors, and neural network. Supervised learning algorithms are used in a variety of applications. Let us go through some of the most well-known applications. Bioinformatics. This is one of the most well-known applications of supervised learning because most of us use it in our day-to-day lives. Bioinformatics is the storage of biological information such as fingerprints, iris structure, etc. Cell phones of today are capable of learning our biological information and are then able to authenticate us, bringing up the security of the system. Smartphones such as iPhones, Google Pixels are capable of facial recognition. Speech recognition. This is the kind of application where you teach the algorithm about your voice and it will be able to recognize you. Spam detection. This application is used where the unreal or computer-based messages and emails are to be blocked. Gmail has an algorithm that learns the different keywords which could be fake, such as you are the winner of something and so forth, and blocks those messages directly. Object recognition for vision. This kind of application is used when you need to identify something. You have a huge data set which you use to teach your algorithm, and this can be used to recognize a new instance. Raspberry Pi algorithms which detects the objects are most well-known example. Now let us summarize what we have learned. Supervised learning is a type of machine learning which uses label data to train machine learning model. Label data means example with input features and target feature. It is used for prediction, that is classification and regression. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Till then, being passionate learner, keep learning. Thank you.